Oh hey guys, it's GQAzndood, and this is the part of the channel on TAZN for you where, GQAzndood, myself, ThatAznkid, and some friends and I will have a small recommendation on some games that we're currently playing, and we're calling this section Now Playing. In this section, we'll be giving a quick 5-minute review on games that we're playing at the moment. And right now, I am playing a game called Red Dead Redemption. I'm probably about 2 years late into this thing, but it's better late than never, I'd say. And I'm loving every minute of it, actually. To sum it up really quick, Red Dead Redemption is kind of like a Western version of Grand Theft Auto. And if you haven't played Grand Theft Auto, from Grand Theft Auto 3 all the way to Grand Theft Auto 4 with Vice City and San Andreas in the middle, then you haven't really played the classic sandbox-esque game that a lot of other games have been kind of putting in their formulas, like Assassin's Creed. So it has the same type of feel of a Grand Theft Auto game, in which you're free to go around the city and do missions and other fun stuff. So, but in this case, Red Dead Redemption is Grand Theft Auto in the Western era. It's like 1910. You play as this outlaw named John Marston, and you're sent in from the federal government because they made a deal with you, and now you have to go search for your brother in arms when you were a criminal in your previous life. So. It's pretty cool, and it's kind of interesting too, because there's a lot of characters in the game. The cast is very colorful, and throughout the game, the game is pretty clever because it teaches you how to play as you're playing throughout the story. So you don't have to take a side note. You can just go through the whole story and learn everything as you're playing through the game. It's just kind of neat the way they set that up. Now there's also once you learn something, they'll set up a little thing on the map where, if you want to do this activity, you can go to that section of the of the game, so of the map. So it's kind of cool. Now, one of my favorite things about the game so far is that the characters in the game are actually really colorful. Every character has a character to them. Everyone's unique, so it's slightly different. But I'm actually in the middle of playing it right now, so I'm not really sure just yet. And so I just wanted to talk about a few minutes on how things are. For example, the graphics, they're for PS3 they're okay, they're not amazing. I mean, for a sandbox game, you do really demand a lot of the PS3. It's not as detailed as Assassin's Creed 2 or 3, but it's definitely more detailed than Grand Theft Auto 4 on PlayStation. So it's better. The one thing that I really like about the game really is the sound, and when I mean sound, I mean the sound effects. There isn't really much music in the game aside from your Western guitar riffs and your basic Western-esque music. I don't even know how to explain it, but the sound of the game is really good. With the sound effects of the rifles and the revolvers. The sound effects of the animals, and even the ambiance in nature. When you're riding your horse around the map, you'll hear wolves in the background, and tumbleweed, and if it's raining, you'll hear dude, it's so good. The sound is pretty fantastic. Aside from that, there isn't really much to the game just yet. All I know is the story's got me hooked so far, and I'm definitely still gonna pull through. I mean, I'm not very picky when it comes to playing video games, but this game definitely has me hooked, and it definitely has a little bit for everyone. It's not just about the main story, like all these other sandbox games. You can go ahead and do these things where you can earn the money, respect, in which it all benefits you for the very end. So my final recommendation is, the game has been out. There's a Game of the Year edition for it. That's the one I'm playing. It has all the DLC for it. It even has online co-op, online competitive, online deathmatch. It's got a lot of features to it. And for right now, I think for $20-30, you can get all the DLC, which is I think there's two DLC packs for it. So it's definitely a good deal. But don't take it from me. Take it from Rockstar. It's good. If you go on other websites, they'll tell you that it's a pretty amazing game. It's just full of full of gameplay. That's actually the best way to explain it. Full of gameplay. But yeah, this is GQAzndood's recommendation called now playing Red Dead Redemption, and I advise you to check it out. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.